Hi, my name is Valerie, and this is Inebriated Cooking.
That's so good. That's so good.
So today's wine is from Gnarly Head, and it's a Malbec from Lodi, California. I just learned how to pronounce that today. When I first tried it, it's got a pretty intense flavor. As you keep drinking, it just gets smoother, like all wines. Today, I'll be making a Mexican street corn dish called Esquites. I first had this dish in Chicago, and it was really good. It's just like he prepared it in like this plastic cup, and there's like corn, and he put all this stuff in it that I didn't know what it was at the time, but it tasted really good. These are 4 cans of corn. They don't look like corn because these were props in a student film. There's like a wall of corn, and we basically like pushed them on the actor, like it fell on the actor. Okay, so my other ingredients are mayo, chili powder, cayenne pepper, and grated Parmesan cheese. You don't have to use oil when you fry stuff, right? Can I use wine instead? My school that I went to was Iolani in Kaimaki, so it was like really far away and it sucked, but I grew up kind of like concrete jungle in Hawaii, not like typical outdoorsy kind of thing. So I just dumped the corn into this pan and just frying it up with butter. So you like don't really have to cook this like too much. This pan is way too small. If you're like me, you have to be careful because cilantro looks like parsley. It smells like cilantro. I guess the film that I really liked watching again and again was Donnie Darko. We were around the same age. He was like in high school, and he sort of had like this outsider perspective of things. And no, I have not seen the sequel, and I'm chopping this cilantro forever. Do you guys like cilantro? Because I'm gonna put like the amount that I would put in for myself, which is the way you should always cook. So I was supposed to go to either McKinley or Kaimaki, but my whole family went to Kalani, so I was like, oh, I have to go to Kalani, right? So my freshman year of high school, the beginning, I didn't have any friends, so I was a loner and we're hanging out in the library and read books about like cults and stuff. Like, writing was always a hobby of mine ever since middle school. I can remember like the line of like the first poem I ever wrote, and it just makes me cringe. It comes into my head, I'm like, oh my God, gross. You know, another of my hobbies that I had in high school or starting from middle school was playing the guitar. And now I don't know how to play anything because saying it out loud right now just makes it even sadder. So I'm gonna dump it in our mixing bowl here. I could just eat it like that. Don't forget to turn off the stove. I like this dish because, you know, it's a part of my travels and my experience traveling. And so it has sentimental value. And not to mention, it's really good. It's such an easy dish to make, and your friends will all be impressed. Oh, that just keeps getting better. A lot of the TV shows that influenced me, Strangers with Candy. And it had Stephen Colbert before Colbert Report, and it had Amy Sedaris. It was just like the funniest show. It was like so weird, and so it just like hit that point where it's like, oh my God. Okay, I'm adding the cilantro. And oh, you know, I just realized I made this out of order. Because I made this out of order, I'm gonna now add the things I should have added, which is the chili powder. You want a lot. You just shouldn't be friends with people who don't like hot food. I noticed there's like a correlation between like how cool a person is and their tolerance for hot food. Second to the last garnish are grated Parmesan cheese. You can apply the Parmesan cheese pretty liberally because people are gonna wanna add it anyway. And then this lime that I should have cut earlier. So just squeeze the lime over. I hope you guys like lime. Well, I guess you guys don't really have a choice. You guys are gonna have to eat it anyway. And look at that, like that looks like beautiful. That's some like Rachel Ray shit right there. Check that out. And there you have it. My name is Valerie, and this is Esquites.